Have you ever pondered what if the fairest of them all was not a queen but a princess named Snow White? A tale of envy, friendship, and the triumph of good over evil. This is the timeless story of Snow White and the 7 dwarfs. In a kingdom far, far away, a beautiful queen gives birth to a baby girl with skin as white as snow, lips as red as roses, and hair as black as ebony. They name her Snow White. Tragically, the queen passes away and the king remarries a vain and wicked woman who owns a magical mirror. Each day the new queen asks, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" For years the mirror replies, "You are the fairest, my queen." However, as Snow White grows, she becomes more beautiful each day. Finally, the mirror declares that Snow White is the fairest of them all. Overcome with jealousy, the queen orders a huntsman to take Snow White into the forest and kill her. But the huntsman, moved by Snow White's innocence, spares her life and tells her to run away. Lost and frightened, Snow White stumbles upon a small house in the forest. The house belongs to 7 dwarfs. Doc, grumpy, happy, sleepy, bashful, sneezy, and dopey. They gladly offer her shelter, and in return, Snow White takes care of them. Meanwhile, the queen discovers that Snow White is still alive. In her wrath, she transforms herself into an old hag and tricks Snow White 3 times. First with a tight corset, then with a poisoned comb, and finally with a poisoned apple. Snow White falls into a deep sleep, appearing dead. Heartbroken, the dwarfs place her in a glass coffin. One day, a prince traveling through the forest sees Snow White. Captivated by her beauty, he gives her a kiss. This act of true love breaks the spell, and Snow White awakens. Together they return to the kingdom and overthrow the wicked queen. Snow White and the prince marry, and with the dwarfs' blessing, they live happily ever after. In a nutshell, the story of Snow White and the 7 dwarfs is a classic tale about the struggle between good and evil. It teaches us about the dangers of vanity, the strength in kindness, and that true beauty comes from within. It reminds us that no matter how dark the forest may seem, there will always be a house filled with friends and a prince who will wake us from our slumber with a kiss. In the end, good always triumphs over evil, and love always finds a way. This, my friends, is the timeless charm of Snow White and the 7 dwarfs.